everyone, this is Nimish. Welcome back to my channel. We are going to discuss the movie Neru today. This is the latest movie of the combo of Mohanlal and Jeetu Joseph. They gave us Drishyam 2, 12th Man, and now they are back with Neru. I've done the trailer reaction as well as reviewed all those other movies on my channel, so do check them out. Now let's talk about Neru for a second. The first thing that is hot topic right now is that this movie is inspired by sketch artist 2, Hands That See, wherein Courtney Cox or Monica from Friends is playing the rape victim who's blind, who has to use her hands to identify the victim and prove in court that she can use her hands to identify the victim. And in that movie, the sketch artist draws it for her. In this movie, we see that, the blind girl sort of sculpts and creates the art herself to show and recognize the culprit. This sort of main concept is inspired, and that is unfortunate. However, Jeetu Joseph adds a lot of other characters, subplots, etc. to make the movie his own. So let's discuss Neru as it is as a product. I felt that the screenplay of the movie had ups and downs. For a lot of the part of the movie was extremely quick, fast-paced. You are on the edge of your seat, especially the starting of the movie, the first 45 minutes. You just won't know how it passed. It's very quick, very up to point, etc. However, after a point, similar to the 12th man problem that I had, there's a lot of conversation in court that sometimes with a lot of witnesses, a lot of people, a lot of back and forth, gets a little difficult to hold your attention throughout the rest of the movie. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't work. That is the realistic depiction of a courtroom drama that I actually appreciate, that they stuck to that and did not add too many dramatic factors, points, and excessive sort of depiction of the emotion in the movie. They stuck to what the movie was about. However, this does hinder the screenplay a bit. The movie overall delivers from what you expect, good content. You expect good content from Jeetu Joseph films, good direction, clean sort of movies that have an engaging core to it, although inspired, and that definitely was delivered. You see Mohanlal acting in a movie that has such a detailed storyline. It's always enjoyable to see him get a character that has an arc, that has a graph that he can play with, and has nuances that he sort of impresses as always. Whether it's in court when he keeps pointing the witnesses to the judge to keep talking to them, that was amazing. And many other such nuances. It was very interesting watching him. The star for me was Siddiq. I think his performance just really nailed the entire movie's theme. And I think that he brought what was required in terms of that value and the stakes that are built up against the rape victim, the blind girl's family, Mohanlal, etc. He built those stakes up really well, and you could, watch him and feel like this guy is going to destroy everything. And so that was a masterclass performance for me by Siddiq. Mohanlal's performance, again, as always, was good. I was hoping for more because the trailer had this sort of very emotional scenes that were pulled out of context, and you felt like his dialogue delivery, his body language, everything was on point, which it is. However, I expected slightly more nuances, slightly more character arc, a little more from his character based on the trailer, a little more of a performance than just being restrained, just being a little quiet and serious. Wanted a little bit more. However, it did deliver as always. Great performer, we know that, no doubt about it. So it was really enjoyable to watch him work with something that has, a good content and a good backing to it. Overall, I felt like the film was a good film, a good watch, completely acceptable, nothing wrong with it. Good storyline, something different, even though might be inspired. Good acting, good performances, good direction, all of that. So I think the movie deserves a 3 stars, but you can see the potential of the movie. It could have been a 4.5 star movie. It could have been a game changer. It could have been so many more things. That doesn't mean that I expected a lot of twists and turns. I expected them to throw in crazy plot twists and this and that to make it exciting. But we've seen many other courtroom dramas that have all the stakes up on one side against the main characters and protagonists, and how slowly, steadily the things change and the ball is in their court after a while. That sort of progressive curve I felt was missing. That impact of that curve was missing in the screenplay. And so it would have been nice, and it could have been something even better than it currently is. And therefore, I think it's a very solid 3-star film. Let me know your thoughts on Neru below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and keep watching for much more.